Hello full stack web developer and welcome back to Coding for All. This is the second video of our new playlist where we are learning web designing. In this video we will be talking about the typography, how to use it, and what are the modes behind different texts. In case you haven't viewed the first video where I talked about the color theory, its uses, and the modes behind each color, I would recommend you to check out that video. After this video, you will be comfortable with typography. What is its meaning? How can you use it? What are the modes behind different text? How to create synchronization in your website? And how to create contrast or distinction in your website. Now, let's jump onto the lecture where we will learn all about typography, starting from what is typography. What does typography means? Typography simply means it is the use and arrangement of letters in such a way that it becomes readable, clear, and legible, and it can convey your message to the reader. You can just skip this definition if you want, and the only thing that you want to know is that typography means what you want to communicate to others through your site. It may include use of capital letters, small letters, bold font, or light font, font weight, and it is mainly about or related to the fonts. This is all that you will be looking at this video, and you will learn how to apply this all for your website. Now I will tell you about the modes behind text type, through which you will get to know the reason that which text type you will use and for what reason, and what the text will communicate to your viewers. Now I will tell you different font families and the modes behind it. For example, the serif family conveys the mood of traditional, stable, and respectable. Sans serif tells or depicts sensible, simple, and straightforward. And remember, they do differ in their interfaces too. Script creates personal, creative, and elegant. Display shows friendly, loud, amusing. Modern shows stylish, check, and smart. So whatever font family you use, just remember the mood behind that family so that it will always help you and your website to convey the message that you want the viewers to get. Now we will be talking about the serif family. They have little feet at the end. It is due to the serif type interface. You can view this on all the old and historic buildings in form of carvings like on marble, rocks, and stone. The reason behind it is if you have ever used shovel to dig the ground for a hole, you will see that you won't be able to pull out with the right angle, and will have to create a boot-like shape underground, and only then you will be able to pull out that shovel. But it has transformed itself over the time and has created different types, and you will be able to observe this as I show you this magazine on the screen. Observe the distinction between thick and thin part and how each alphabet has acquired the space. To show this more clearly, look at this example. Coding for All is written. The font is compact and so isn't acquiring more space. But as you see, like, share, and subscribe, you may observe that more space has been acquired and more distinction is observable. Sans serif. This is another type and is with right angle appearance, and it doesn't has feet under the letter. The mood that it depicts is friendly and is approachable. Okay, so before selecting, keep this in mind that it must be readable. For this reason, it must be open shape. It must have space between the letters and words. It must have unambiguous forms and must have varying proportions. When your selected font family fulfills the mentioned criteria, only then select that. Otherwise, think again. At last, I would like to give you top 3 suggestions for typography. First is that use only 2 font families in your website to create harmony as well as distinction. Otherwise, it will create confusion and will not be clear enough and not be friendly enough. So instead of increasing web traffic, you will reduce it if you don't follow this instruction. Second, keep this in mind that the 2 font families that you will use must be of same era and mood. Otherwise, the reader's mind won't get the message that you want them to get. And the third and the last one is to create distinction and contrast. You can use different font size and weight like for differentiating heading and body parts or body paragraphs. Don't worry, I will show you my site that I made with you. And if you haven't made this website, then I would strongly recommend you to make this beautiful responsive site where you may experiment and learn everything that I have taught up till now. Here we are. Here you can observe that how I have created distinction just by font family, font weight and the colors. So you can also do something similar. You can see that we have created synchronization as well as harmony, but it won't affect you in any bad manner. If you haven't seen this site, you can start this video lecture from the beginning. So here, this is all for today. I hope that you like this video and I believe that now you know the different font families, moods behind them, when, where and how to use. How can you create synchronization and how can you contrast in the website while using 2 different font families. If it was fruitful, then like, share and subscribe. And until next week, where we will learn UI or user interface design. Bye and good luck.